Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Over the summer, I received numerous complaints from constituents about an exorbitant amount of weeds and brush growing along the roadsides in Cape Breton-Richmond, along the highways. It was so severe in some areas, actually, that 2 pedestrians were almost hit by vehicles. The brush and weeds are more than just an eyesore for residents and visitors. It's actually interfering with mobility and visibility for vehicles and pedestrians. The department has brush cutting and mowing guidelines that include visibility of traffic signs and passing clearances for vehicles. But I'm concerned, Mr. Speaker, that pedestrian mobility is not a priority, and I'll table those documents. Mr. Speaker, could the minister please confirm that his department is obligated to clear highway brush to ensure pedestrian mobility and not simply vehicle mobility?
The Honourable Minister of Transportation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And yes, this province is subject to robust vegetation growth, which on the one side could be a blessing in many instances, Mr. Speaker. However, this government, in the previous budget, committed additional funds of over $2 million to brush cutting and vegetation control on our highway system. And I'm very happy to say that that is showing results, Mr. Speaker, across the province. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Cape Breton-Richmond.
Mr. Speaker, as far as the robust vegetation growth, I can assure you that it's not being dealt with properly in my constituency. The situation might be less critical in my constituents if TIR had sufficient resources in our area. I understand that the department has only 1 mower available for 3 counties. It's absolutely ridiculous. When that mower inevitably breaks, the weeds and the brush don't stop growing, as the minister has pointed out. There's no backup, there's no plan B, and also there's a backlog, basically, in the system. Mr. Speaker, this is more than simply beautification. My constituency has a very high population of seniors, and mobility is important to their livelihood as well as their health. Could the minister please commit today to the acquisition of another mower for Cape Breton-Richmond and the surrounding counties?
The Honourable Minister of Transportation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for the question. The commitment that we have made to increasing the availability of equipment for mowing is evident. Mr. Speaker, we are deploying more brush cutting. I think we got more brush cutting done in this season than we had for many, many years, and it's our intention. It's our intention to continue that, not only in the member's constituency, because the grass grows everywhere in Nova Scotia, Mr. Speaker, and we're going to cut it everywhere.